Yo, this is Gamer J here with actually box number 4 of what I've been opening. Haven't recorded the others due to reasons, but I figure let's go ahead and share the fun with everyone else. By now, I'm sure everyone has seen the awesome quality of the Gothic boxes. Fully magnetized, fully usable as storage boxes. They're stunningly beautiful. Let me crack it open here for you. And everyone has been raving on about the quality of it and the detail. Evil within. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, maybe got it. Nope. Try again. Oh, packs fall out. But you can hear the snap. Beautiful. Lovely magnets. So let's start cracking these open, and by now I already know what's in the box toppers. Set that aside. Let's just open some packs, shall we? Ooh. These are tighter than what my weak hands can handle, apparently. Notice opening from the bottom is easier than opening from the top, so I'm just going to try to keep doing that. Darkest Dungeon, unique in the first pack. That's a win. See, how do I set this up here? Put those over there. Toss those aside. Exceptionals, uniques, common, ordinary, ordinaries. Those on camera? Yeah, kind of. There we go. I'll get it figured out. Pack 2. Rip. Alright. Oh, it's a foil. It's a foil with a wing. Exceptional. Hey, I'll take it. Any foil is a good foil. At the Volcano is great, and Vindictive Nation. Opponent loses 1/3. Oh, if you modify, move, or destroy a site. So hey, if you have Sinkhole, you have Rich Valley, you try to flood me, yeah, that's gonna come into play. I do hate that the sites come in backwards. Obviously, when you sleeve them, it's easier to see them this way for game purposes. Maybe if you're left-handed, you don't need to flip them around. I don't know. I also am not familiar with what all of the curios look like in this set, so if I miss one, please let me know. Obvious ones, of course, should be able to catch one of those. Onslaught, that's been the target of some discussion in my play group. This turn, allies gain +1 power charge and can't be immobilized, silenced, or disabled. What if they're already immobilized, silenced, or disabled? Does this remove it, or does this just prevent new instances of it during your turn? I know what I think. Blade Dancer. Alright. Avatar I don't own yet. He is probably an elite. I think the Magician is the unique of the set. Alright, let's keep going. But yeah, on the Onslaught, pretty sure that it would remove current instances, because that just makes sense. But we'll see what the judges finally weigh in on. Hand of Glory. Saoirse Stefania. Ooh, another unique. Other minions are silenced. That's pretty good. Silenced decks do have a place in this game. Those 3 go in the exceptionals. Gift of the Frog, not the curio. I have noticed that one of these is a curio. And there we go. Well, 2 uniques and out of a couple packs. That's a good start. What do we got here? Stygian Archer's great. And an Elder Ruin. Sacrifice a minion, cast Shoggoth. Nothing interesting back there. Yeah, keep with the same column. Keep going down the same column of cards here. There we go. Packs are high quality, man. Everything is just so high quality in this game. Bind Evil and Saint of Redemption, another unique mortal. Ward, no minion is evil, but they all enter the realm tapped. Nice. All commons. Yep. Well, we're off to a good start. 3 uniques and a foil out of so many packs. So a few packs. Oh, since we already see the foil, let's go ahead and skip to that. Witching Hour, Exceptional Magic. Set that down there. What do we actually have? Invigorate, Desecrate, Tithe, and Rat King. Now, for those who don't know, a Rat King is actually a real thing. It actually does look probably close to this picture. The Rat King is when a swarm of rats get their tails tangled up and they cannot untangle them. That is technical definition of a Rat King. Feel free to Google it. It's kind of creepy and sad all at the same time. Alright. A pile of skulls. Now for those who play 40k, Corn would be proud. Mayor of Milborn. Mortals have +1 power, so mortal decks could start coming into play. It is nearby, but it's only 3 mana instead of 4, unlike the beta version of that. Bunch of ordinaries, nothing fun that I can see. And these cards are slippery, man. They're sliding all over the place. I can't keep them in a pile. What do we got here? Too weak. Whoosh. Boom. Black Cat has 9 lives and determine opponent's random outcomes. 4 mana seems steep, but the fact is, if you look at the FAQ on this, he just doesn't die. If he dies, he doesn't. He just stays right where he is. Pretty fun. Profane Revenant. I almost cheated with this card yesterday at an event. Adjacent to an evil ally. That word ally is important. I didn't realize it was an ally. I figured it could get the benefit if it was an evil enemy. Nope. That would make it far more useful though, wouldn't it? Necropotence. Awesome. Oh, I see another foil back there. I'm not going to jump to it yet. Demonic. Oh, beautiful. First one of these that I have pulled. Betcha I can get the artist to sign that. Just have to find him at an event. Otherwise, I may end up signing it myself. Alright, let's just skip to the one that matters. Paladins of Bazia. A foil elite. It's a win. 4 mana for a 4 power spellcaster and a ward. That's solid. A lot of value in that card. Alright, almost done with stack 1. Open from the bottom. Always open from the bottom. What do we got? Redbane Hyena, Intrepid Hero, and the Apex. Oh, nice. Another unique. When it's built, draw a spell and cast for free. That is awesome. So in the first row so far, we had 4 uniques and 3 foils. That's hot. I feel like I don't really want to open up anymore. I don't think I can get any better than this. And there's still 1 pack left. 2 packs left. Let's do the bottom pack first. And I got a Demonic Contract. That first row column is pretty hot. Boulevard of Bones. Whenever another site is played, adjacent square, summon a skeleton. Skeletons are going to be fun. Anything neat in here? Nope. Love the picture though. And last pack. What's in the last pack? Oh, foil. Alright, I'll just jump to it. Searing Truth, an exceptional foil. Savior. You know, I know the precons have different art. In many cases, I actually like the regular art better than the alt art. Nosferatu. Alright, so that's first sexy card. Airborne, Burrowing, and Deathrite. He just goes back to the starting square. Awesome. But that first row, we have 5 uniques and 4 foils. That's insane. I also love the fact we have some mana acceleration in this deck. That is, or this set. A lot of fun. Alright, where do we go to next? I don't think anything we do is going to be any better than what we just did. Start in the middle. Just keep going down the line. Let's see what we got. Since we're the Fang and No Man's Land. Elite Site. Players cannot summon minions to this site or the one directly in front of it. I could see that being useful in some control decks. Nothing interesting there. Alright. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's rip. I'm sure. Oh, swap. The alt art on this is superior, for sure. Although this one is interesting, just having a random goblin around the Mabo Knights. Mudslide, 4 Fat Frogs. Archangel Michael, another unique. 4 Threshold, that's insane. 5 casting cost, 4 power. And yeah, Genesis is pretty pimp. Strikes all enemies at his location after taking a step. That's pretty powerful. I do like the fact that mono element decks are gonna come into their own. We'll finally be able to get some of those in play, which, and competitive for that matter, and a larger scale than what we just saw with the stupid Fire Druid deck. The nerf for the Druid, a little bit overkill. Oh, speaking of overkill, turn any minion into a Pudge Butcher. Except, it doesn't become a mobile. 4 mana, it's a lot, but it's worth it. Holy Nova! Asian Ghosts? Ghost Crabs. Alright, anything fun in the back? No. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Whoosh. The Harvest Festival. Flagellant and Fudge. Another unique sight. Hellmouth. Evil minions nearby or summoned nearby have Burrowing. That they just kind of keep it, I guess, throughout the whole game, which is pretty fun. It's a lot of uniques. All right, let's go. Let's go. Onslaught, there's the one I was talking about. Necromancer, this art is better than Precon, in my opinion. Bladderblimp and Bureau of Occult Control. Pay 2 to access cemetery or collection. Kind of neat. No foils, nothing fun in the back. I did see someone open up a City of Glass. That would be pretty good. The City of Glass Curio. I already got. See that? I got a little white nick in my card already. And those China printers, just not worth it. Exhume Sigilstrom. Banish all spirits and auras. And draw a spell. Great sideboard card. Anything fun back here? Nope. Although I see Quentin Hoover has been brought in for a couple of cards. It's great that his stuff is still alive. Good on his family for doing so. Centipede and the Ophanum. This is what angels in the Bible actually look like. Scary enough. 6 mana is a lot, but airborne movement plus 1 void walk ward, you get a lot of value out of that. Anything else fun? Nope. So, like I said, this That left stack, the first stack of cards we went through, is the hot stack. This one, a little less so. Hauntless Head, great homage to the beta version. Same artist, I believe. Homecoming. Minions you have tapped to gain a mana. Yeah, it's an aura. You know, that could be helpful for some ramp decks. Soldier deck, soldier, ramp, drop that out there and win. Yeah, I think the average casting cost is going to be way, what is that? The average casting cost is going to go way up in decks. That's my expectation. Who knows if it'll actually happen. And what is this? Withering Heights. An elite site. And a teacup. Fly a minion from a top tier to a nearby site. You basically have a site that replicates the Avatar of Air. Well, I even play Avatar of Air at that point. Other than the fact she's fun. But yeah, because of all the mana ramp that I've seen, higher casting costs, especially with monsters and Harbinger, they're going to come into play, I think. We're going to see a lot of big stompy decks, at least more than we did before. You know, where Druid and some other decks were very low to the ground and trying to hit you as quick as they possibly could. Call of the Sea, Elite, and it's kind of fun. You just kind of wreck all minions from one site to another for 6. Anything else fun here? So we received no, wow, this is the last pack in this stack. No foils, and I think only one unique in that. That's not good. The distribution is really weird. Yep, and this one's also just an elite site. Sinister Pond. Lovely artwork, though. Gotta love the artwork. Foil. Oh! One exceptional foil. Shallow Grave. Yeah, discarding stuff into the graveyard. There's going to be a lot of sexy graveyard manipulation decks coming out soon. I like it. Alright, last stack of cards. Last stack of 12. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's a my weak hands that can't open it. Even at the bottom? Man. I am terrible at this. Oh, I see a foil already. Let me just skip right to that. Ordinary Immortals, and there's a Quentin Hoover art. Alright, so there's Scatter, Mimic, Zombie Burster, and Corpse Catapult. And we already got the foil, so we're good there. Alrighty, boys, and the last one is Shrike Orchid Elite. Whenever you summon a minion here, kill target nearby enemy. Oh, beast with 2 or less power. Yeah, a little situational for an elite, but that's okay. I can deal with that. Yeah, I've also been trying to do some sealed events. It's a great way to become very familiar with the cards and what they do, how to play them. You know, I see the shiny. I'm going to skip right to the shiny. What do we got? An exceptional River of Blood. Alright, I'll take it. Going here, there's the base. And Sacred. I'm going to flip these around, it's going to annoy me. Sacred Stag. Ward Deathrite may ward this site. I mean, 4 for 4 is pretty decent. I haven't seen many of these cards yet. I'm trying though, but I've seen however many box openings, 3 of my own, plus a full box event at my local shop. Let me tell you, cracking a full box of cards, then building a deck out of it. I think we did 30 cards, 30 spells, 15 sites. It's massive. It took us about 2 hours just to get the decks built. Order of the Hellworm and Sturmgeist. Well, foil back there. Let's look at the foil too. Desecrated Ground. Neat. Alright, so let's put that there. These go there. Foil. lure. Because, you know, water needed more ability to move minions across the map, right? Alright. So we're up to 8 foils so far. No foil uniques, which is sad. Persecutor. Alright, so I've heard people say this is Randy Macho Man Savage. I personally look at this and think it's, what's that Vampire Hunters guy's name? I'll remember it later. That could be a mix of both. Mesure Ifrit, another 3 for 4, airborne, start of your turn, lose 2 life. That's pretty harsh. Alright. Up to 8 foils. Let's get a foil unique in here now. Foil unique. Ooh, maybe? No. Corruptor Freak, Searing Truth, and Cage of Sidra. So unique. Gotta love the unique. Lock all minions with 2 or less power in this cage. Tapped. Disabled. It's a Genesis, so it's a one-time shtick, but it's kind of neat. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? No sexy curios. No sexy curios. I've never once opened a curio. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to complain about it. It'll happen one day. Oh, sure. Let's look at the foil. Hemo Goblet. It's an elite. Foil elite. Hey, it's a win. Let's see what we actually get back here. It's a cool looking sight at the very least. Ersatzplatz. You can play an exceptional sight from your collection here, banishing this sight. So it gives you a lot of options. I could see this getting into play for sure. Anything else in the back? Probably not, since I got the foil. 9 foils. 2 of which are elites? 2 elites. Avenging Angel. Which I could see it getting charged and lethal most of the time. Doomsday Cult. Alright, what's this one do? Players play with the top card of their spellbook revealed and may cast evil from the top of their spellbook. That helps you dig through your deck so much. I love it. Alright, how many do we have left? 4. Alright, how many uniques are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 uniques. So the odds of getting another unique or another foil, or God forbid a unique foil, seems pretty low. But I gotta try. I can hope. Hope beyond hope. Harbinger. Love Harbinger. Alabaster Box. Whenever a minion dies nearby, you heal 1. The opposite of this one, the Skull of Blood, or Blood Skull, whatever it is, where your opponent's avatar loses 1 life. Brutal. You play a skeleton deck with that and just kind of defend and kill things around you, even sacrificing your own skeleton tokens. You're dealing... I took 10 damage in 1 game from an opponent doing that in a sealed environment. It was insane. Gift of the Wolf. Alright, here we go. Down to pack number 3. Corruptor. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Your beasts become monsters, your mortals are undead, your angels become demons. I'm sure there's a good way to use this. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure there's a good way to use this. And as we expected, no foils at all. Alright, 2 left. 2 left. Let's go. No foils. The thumb screws. And Hemo Golem. I haven't seen Hemo Golem yet. Damage dealt to units by Hemogolem strikes heal you, but damage it takes is oh, that's so rude. Oh, that's interesting. Super interesting. Nothing good in the back. Nope. Last pack. All right, am I right? We're gonna be stuck with 8 uniques and 9 foils. I really want a foil unique. I think I've only opened 1 so far out of 3 boxes, and this will be box number 4. Do I have? Oh, no foil. All right, what do we got? Bitin, Kiss of Death, Shallow Grave, and Elite. Can pick up a single minion, disabling them, but can't move while carrying them. So I guess it's a one-time, disable of something big your opponent has. Can't move, but it can attack, if I remember the rules correctly. And there we are. I didn't see the one card, which also makes me laugh. It might be in here somewhere. Maybe I missed it. The Kissers of Wounds. That's just a hilarious name. Overall, there we go. Not too terrible. I'll have to start sorting through this later. I have 2 more boxes to open and a lot to sort through. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Later.